professor. Here we are individually, and this is kind of your time to get things out in the open that you felt like you couldn't share with everybody here, and talk about the issues that you have.
Yeah, I want Andy and the rest of my students to be successful in all my courses, and I just think it's in his best interest to be here for the date of the final. It's an important exam, and though I know he's missed classes already, I don't think that doesn't mean he can't be a good student and continue forward with his grades. I just encourage that he participates and he is here for the exam. And then the other issue I face, just like I'm the higher power to Andy, there's a higher power that I adhere to at the end of the day, and that's the administrative office. And they would not be happy with me if I were to just give what would seem like special treatment to Mr. Rodewald as well as other students if it becomes some sort of chain reaction that I allow one student to reschedule their exam.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, you really want him to succeed in your class. You want him to do well.
Yes.
So there's a common ground right there. You've already shared with me that he really is interested in performing well in the class. And you have responsibility to your bosses and higher ups about the rule changes and everything. You don't want them to be upset with you.
Yeah, they're just dealing with a lot of professors just as we deal with a lot of students. So for one student to ask me for a special request would be like me doing the same for my bosses. And then due to Mr. Rodewald's prior history of absences, maybe it's because of work, which I try to understand my best because I was there once too, but I almost become skeptical of the truth behind it. You know, at the end of the term, I've come across this many times where students will say what they need to in order to get out of class or reschedule an exam. But for the most part, I'm going to go with my gut and think that Mr. Rodewald really does have work that he's committed to as well.
Okay. So, is there any goal, end goal you can think of that you'd like to see as a result of this mediation?
I don't know exactly where his grades are right now in my class, but if he's working so much, I would think it'd be hard for him to even study for this final. So rescheduling it to an earlier time wouldn't be in his best interest either. But just exceeding expectations with the grades.
Okay. So you want him to pass and
yes,
take the test on time.
Yes.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me. Is there anything that you would like me to share with him about this session?
Just to understand where I'm coming from as a professor, how I have to stay in charge as well as keep their lives and their commitments in consideration.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, we'll bring you guys back together and kind of facilitate an open discussion about the problem.